What's up, everyone? It is Alex Branning here for Winning Wednesdays. I am absolutely stoked to start doing this every single week. We're gonna have so much fun with this. So this is the very first time that I'm doing this. So as you're watching this, if it's a little bit wonky, I sincerely apologize. I'm gonna try to get better and better as we go along. But as of right now, what I'm gonna be talking about is what can we do to help increase appointments. So my goal today is to briefly talk about how to increase appointments, and then I'm going to share with you the branding bundle that we've created for Medicare. So I'm posting the link right now to this Winning Wednesdays live in our Facebook group so that everyone can join us. And then we're going to be diving in. Now, what I want to share first is when you generate a lead, then you have to look at what is it going to take for this person who has raised their hand to actually set up an appointment with me. Like, what is going to make them say, okay, I see the opportunity to talk to this insurance agent. Now I want to actually take the time out of my day to show up to the appointment. So now there's a couple different ways to get them excited about the appointment. And a lot of that comes to the preparation for the call. And so what I like to do every time somebody schedules an appointment with me, I have this 3 text message sequence, which I'm going to share with you. And then it's actually included in all of our bundles now. And so we have an immediate text that goes out for confirming the appointment. Now, in that confirmation text, we put in the exact time, the exact date, and then the number that you're going to be calling from with a photo of you in a professional setting. That could be a professional headshot, but we want to make sure that they know they're dealing with a professional. This way, they can also save it in their calendar. So now they know, okay, I'm going to be getting a call at this time on this date from this person. And now they can see you. It's important to include a photo because now there's a face, a face and a name that they go, okay, I recognize this person. I see them. Instead of it just being Alex, this random dude that I saw on the internet, now I see Alex's face. Then 24 hours before the appointment, we have another text that goes out. This text it says, hey, I'm going to be calling you tomorrow at this time. Super excited for our chat. Remind them of the date and the exact time that you're going to be calling. And then include a photo of either you and your family and say, hey, this is me and my family, my wife, Kathy, my daughter, Allie, and our 2 little doggies, right? Because that's my family. Or if you don't have a family, no problem. Like, hey, this is my team, or this is me enjoying a hobby. The goal is to give them a lighthearted, more fun view of you. And so the 24-hour confirmation is great because now you're resetting expectations. I'm going to be calling you in 24 hours, right? Depending on how long it takes them to schedule that appointment on your calendar. For Medicare agents, it could be 48 hours. So, they set the appointment on Wednesday. You're reminding them on Thursday. You're talking on Friday. You want to make sure they hear from you all 3 days. And then the last message, and this one's key. I've seen this work so well. 30 minutes before the appointment. Hey, I'm going to be calling you in 30 minutes from this number. Please pick up. And it's a photo of you holding your phone. And now they know, okay, like, this guy's serious. I'm going to be getting a phone call in 30 minutes from them, from this number. I'm ready, right? Now, if there's something they need for that call to be successful, remind them of what they need to prepare for that call. Income statements, medicines they take, etc. Put that in the text message that goes out prior to the call. So those are the 3 text messages that I recommend. I do not recommend sending more than those 3 because that's just too much high pressure. And you don't want to have a lot of pressure before the appointment because then you're kind of giving them a taste of how much pressure you're going to put from here on out. And if you're way too pushy before the call, you're going to be, how much more high pressure are they going to expect you to be after the call, right? They don't want to deal with a high pressure salesperson. They want to deal with someone who they know, like, and trust can help them pick the best insurance policy. So those are the 3 texts to send. I highly recommend, if you have any questions about that, drop them in the live stream comments here. But let's go through. I got so many people that are excited about this. Let's go through the Medicare Branning Bundle. Now, the Branning bundles are, at the time that I'm recording this, brand new. We launched the first one 2 weeks ago. We are so proud of it. And I'm going to be diving in to going step by step through this Medicare Branning bundle and then how to set it up. So this is going to be fun. So for those of you that have seen what's inside the Branning bundle and you're like, how the heck do I use all this stuff? That's what this YouTube live stream is all about. It's about setting up the Branning bundles so that you know how to get them everything in place and working for your business. Because it's not just about having cool assets, it's about getting those assets to work. So I am jumping into my StreamYard here. I apologize that I'm learning along the way. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen here. It looks like you can see my screen. Excellent. So here we go. All right, so inside the Medicare Branning Bundle, I'm going to start by going over the automations that we have. These are the workflows that we have inside of the Medicare Branning Bundle. So we have, inside of all of our branding bundles, we have a numbered and coloring system that we use. And so it makes it so that just at a glance, you can see where people are at. Now, somebody messaged me, Alex, why is the new lead purple? I don't know. We just kind of picked the colors. The sale made was green. That one made a lot of sense. After they become a client, we made them black. The lead gen is white. We just kind of picked. Like, there's not a lot of emoji circles to choose from. So don't look too deep into the colors. All right. So lead generation. Let's start here. So these are the lead generation workflows that we've set up. This is for Medicare, but you're going to notice that these are in pretty much all the branding bundles that we have. So we have a new lead workflow when you get a new lead from a lead vendor or from a Facebook lead form. Inside of this workflow, there's a new lead email notification that goes to you. Yo, you got a new lead. There's a new text. It's assigned to you. That's important. We added a tag, Medicare new lead. And then we add them to the workflow, the T65 Medicare. Now, notice one of the things that we did is we put a ton of notes on each action step so that you don't have to click it to see what's going on. Now, the reason why we moved them to the T65 one, let me show you this. This is like so stinking cool. I'm so proud of my team for this. So we're filtering out what happens when you get a new lead. So check this out. So inside the T65 Medicare campaign, notice there's all these different triggers. If they're added here, if they're dragged to the stage, and every time a contact is created, we drop them in here. So now, if their date of birth is not filled, then we just wait. Then we check their age. Okay. Now, if they are between 64 and a half to 65, then they go into a T65 email sequence where you are also notified that they're here. How stinking cool is that? Now, if they're under 64 and a half years old, then we wait and we go back. So it goes whoop, whoop, whoop. So it just checks them every 15 days if they're under 64 and a half. Now, if they're over 65 years old, check this out. If the tag includes Medicare new lead, add to new lead campaign, and then remove from this workflow. So now they go to the new lead campaign, which I'll open for you in just a moment. Otherwise, if the tags that are on their contact include Medicare aged leads, this is like an old lead, they're not a new lead, then we put them into the nurturing campaign, and then we remove them from this current workflow. So the T65 is where we filter out the leads that you have for Medicare and make sure that you're only talking to people who qualify. That's a big one. So now this is what we have set up. I highly recommend that you go through this and make sure that we are, using language that you like, the emails are formatted the way you want. And it's so easy to find all these. So every single one of these is in an email template. They're all customizer compatible. But you have full and complete uh, flexibility on changing all these emails, the flow, adding new actions. But we just set up a base. We set up a base that you don't have to work through. You don't have to build this from scratch. I mean, it's all set up and ready to rock and roll for you. So, okay, so let's go to, so that's the T65. So you're going to notice that we put all new leads into the T65 filter. And then from there, it goes into those three different buckets. I'm just going to open up one more of these here. So we have generate lead from text in. This is super cool. So if they text in your number with a single keyword, Medicare. Now, when I say your number, I mean your agent CRM number. If they text in Medicare, then we have a SMS initial introduction. You wait for the reply for 24 hours. If they have replied, great. Then you extract the email. Like this creates a new lead for you. We even do a fun little, we send them over to Lead Boost, do some data enrichment, and then we get them set up for an appointment. Now, notice that on this side here, so if we wait for the data enrichment, if it doesn't happen, then we have text to go over here. If it does happen, we have data enrichment. Then we initiate agent AI and we get them on the calendar. It's all about getting the new lead on your calendar. So we have multiple lead generation workflows set up. We have a Facebook lead, a lead from a comment on your Facebook post, a lead from a comment on an Instagram post, text in leads, lead age in days through your T65. This Branning bundle is free for all users of Agent CRM. And the goal is to help you create leads from actions that you're already doing. You're already making posts on Facebook. Are you turning those comments into leads? Probably not. This is where the workflows come in. You're already posting on Instagram. You have a phone number that people should be texting. If you have them text Medicare, then this workflow takes over and gets them on your calendar. So you can just say, hey, you want to talk to me about Medicare? No worries. Text the word Medicare to my phone number, and then we'll set up a time to talk. And it just works. You don't have to think about it, right? It just happens. So now your agent CRM is turning your ordinary day-to-day activities and your phone number into lead generating machines for your Medicare business. How cool is that? So when you have a new lead inside of your Medicare campaign, then we have these texts and emails that get sent out to the new leads. Again, we've got a base. By all means, go ahead and change it. There's a couple of things that happen in here that I just geek out about. So first, so we have a new lead that comes in. This is added if you trigger it, add to this campaign. And so before any other actions happen, check out all of the admin work that Agent CRM is doing for you. First, add a workflow for Facebook custom audience. So now we're adding them into your retargeting campaign. Then we initiate Agent AI. So now our AI bot is ready to respond to all incoming texts and emails from this contact. We add to your Google Analytics. We add to your workflow for lead boost enrichment. Hello, get that data enrichment. Leaves a note on the contact. Super cool. So now, because every time you leave a note, the date is automatically assigned to it. So you can see, okay, I can see when John Doe was placed to a new campaign. This is the workflow that they're added to. In this case, it's the Medicare new lead campaign. Got it, right? They're added to the nurture stage because we want you to be able to look at your leads and go, or look at your pipelines and go, where is my business at? How healthy is my business? You can just see it. And then boom, the first email goes out as soon as they get entered into this campaign. And so these emails are all written out. I'm going to show you how to find them. Then we got a text. Now notice it says add selfie, immediate, add selfie. Hey, thanks for requesting information about Medicare plans. Let's find the best care for you. So it says hi, contact first name, and then your Medicare calendar, which you added into the customizer. So you can, if you download this bundle and fill in the customizer, everything works, which is so cool. Now we have a note here, add selfie. We encourage you to add your selfie to these text messages that go out. All right, so then we have an email. Let's get this started. Another text, and you can see down the line, all these emails and texts. We hit them hard for the first few days, right? Now, if they don't respond in this new lead campaign in 30 days, then we move them to the nurture sequence, both in the tag and then also in the workflow. So now if a new lead comes in and they don't schedule in your calendar in 30 days, they're put into a nurturing sequence. We're not giving up on them, but we're also not going to push them as hard. So we're getting some questions here. So I have a database of leads. What should I do? So with your leads that you have now, I would assign them, if they're a current client, I would assign them to the referral request workflow. They're a current client. Well, wait, open enrollment season hasn't started as of the time I'm recording this. So we would probably encourage them to schedule a call with you. So I would put them into the T6. I would just put everybody into the turning 65. Just as of right now, open enrollment hasn't started. Put them all into the turning 65 because that's going to filter people out, and it's going to encourage them to get on your calendar to talk about their options if they're eligible. So that's what I would do. Make sure that you have their date of birth saved in your in the contact. So yeah, and or if you don't have their date of birth, just put them in new lead. So yeah. Okay, so the lead nurture, you have a long lead nurture sequence. We email them for a year. So again, you can go through and check all that out. Those emails are written there. So that way you can just go through and they're already written. I wrote a lot of those emails. Jen McCohen on my team wrote some. Kelly wrote some. So these are all very professionally done emails. This is not just, ChatGPT stuff. So our goal is to help you build out your business. Then the appointment scheduled workflows. We have appointment reminders, then we have a no-show. So if they don't show up, then we have that built out. You just got to slide them over into the Medicare no-show. So you can drag them over or change status to a no-show or a contact tag. We leave a note, and then we send them an email and text, and then we add them to the nurture campaign. So you're set up and ready to rock and roll. Now, optional workflows, check this out. So Medicare initiate agent AI after no-show. I highly recommend that you turn this on. So here's what happens. If you're like, you know what, I want to use agent AI to just tap these people on the shoulder and get them back to my calendar, which I highly recommend. Then what you would do is inside of the no-show, let me go back one here. Inside of the Medicare no-show, you would leave a note, and then if you add here, then you would change this from nurture, and you would change their pipeline stage to I'm sorry, you would add them to the workflow. Excuse me. You can keep the pipeline stage or remove it, however, whatever you want there. But I would add the workflow to send them to initiate agent AI. And that's it. So I would delete this one because we don't want them to be nurtured yet. We want to put agent AI on them. And then we want agent AI to go after them and get them back on your calendar. So all you have to do is make one quick change, bloop, and now agent AI goes to work. Another appointment workflow that we have is iQuote, which is super cool. I love iQuote, love what the team's building over there. And so once an appointment is booked, then this waits 18 hours before the appointment. Then you send out an email. Hey, preparing for your upcoming appointment. I'd love for you to go to iQuote, fill in. iQuote has scope of appointment they can fill out if you want. But most importantly is it asks them all the things that they are interested in. And so they're going to say, I'm interested in Medicare, I'm interested in, you know, uh, uh, maybe they're interested in IULs. Like, the iQuote helps you turn every appointment, every client that comes through your door into multiple sales. So highly recommend iQuote. It's a great tool. We've got it built in here. So all you got to do is just turn it on and you're ready to go. So, so again, this is just once they schedule in your Medicare calendar, this goes to work. So you're good to go. Once the appointment is completed, then you have two different options: possible sale or abandoned opportunity. You have some optional workflows here as well. You can remove them from your Facebook retargeting audience. So I'm trying to think of everything that I can for your marketing effort. So that's a big part of it. It's like, I'm assuming that you're running Facebook ads. If you're not, check out Marketing Plus inside of Agent CRM. But I'm assuming that you're running Facebook ads. I'm assuming you have a retargeting audience set up. And so because of that, I want to think ahead. How can I help you maximize the advertising dollars that you have? Well, if somebody is a possible sale or they're abandoned, if they're abandoned, then you don't want to retarget them anymore, at least not right now, right? They're not in that retargeting audience. So yeah. Now, when a sale is made, we have workflows for that. So highly recommend that you really flesh this out for to get everything. But we got all of these emails dialed in and ready to go as well. So in here, what we're doing, we send them a next steps, send them a congratulations, right? Add them to the onboarding. So onboarding just happens. Now your onboarding process, may look, you're going to want to flush it out. I just know you're going to want to flush it out. So just assume that you're going to want to go in here and add a couple emails. I'm going to show you the website that we have, which is super cool. That's going to help you gather the necessary documents, but you're going to want to make sure that you go in here and set this up. Now, we also have a Facebook remove customer from audience. So we got optional workflows in here for that too. Because you don't necessarily need to retarget them to jump on a call after they've made a sale. So that's why we did that. Then we have referral requests. There's a crazy stat by Dale Carnegie that said something like 80% of your customers will give you a referral when asked, but only 11% of salespeople ask for referrals. Crazy, right? Like we don't think of that. We're scared of the rejection. I don't know why we don't, but we don't. So this does it automatically for you. We also have cross-sell. So we wrote out some cross-sell emails for you. One cross-sell to IUL, another cross-sell to just life insurance. All you got to do is turn them on and bam, they're ready to rock and roll. And then we also have a renewal funnel that's built out and ready to go for you. So we've got that set up and dialed in. So the renewal funnel. So it's moved to the sales stage, wait 300 days, boom. We say, hey, it's time to get back on our calendar. So it's already like, we're ready to rock and roll. We want to get them to start taking action. And then we have another renewal email that goes out. So 7.1, wait 365 days, 1-year anniversary celebration. So I'm doing the things that I believe will help you retain all of your clients. You should be more proactive than this for all of your current clients that you have, but these two are great to add on to your reactivation campaigns that you're going to run every enrollment season to your current clients. So, all right, so those are the workflows. Let me see if I have any questions in here in StreamYard. So those are the workflows that we have. Let's go through the funnel. So inside of the Medicare funnel that we built out with the Branning bundle, what we did with all of the Branning bundles is we took a bunch of different sites that we built and we pushed them into one funnel where it has different steps. So, and they're all customized or compatible. So we have a homepage, the calendar, privacy policy, terms and conditions. This is great for an informational website. So if you're like, man, I wish I had a nice looking website for my Medicare business, we got you. The website that comes with the Branning bundle is dialed in and ready to go. You don't have to think about it. You don't gotta, really do anything. Just upload your information in the customizer, attach a domain, we got you. If you're like, how the heck do I do the customizer? How do I do the domain? Reach out to our support on our live Zoom or our live chat. We will help you so you're not stuck. You can get your website up and running quickly. Now, we also have a document upload, which is so freaking cool. I'm just so proud of what the team put together here. Let me just kind of show you. I'm going to open this in the same tab. So what we did with this document upload tool is going to help you onboard your clients. Let me show you. So here's the document upload tool. Now, this logo, by the way, is just because that's what we uploaded in the customizer. So your logo will show here, and your links to your social media will be here. So they'll put in their name and email, and then after they do that, then they'll ask them for their client information sheet, social security card, green cards, income document, citizenship info, miscellaneous information. You don't need all of it. So if you have a client, you're like, hey, I really need, I need you to upload this form with all your prescriptions. I need you to upload, a selfie of yourself, whatever. They can go here. They can put it under miscellaneous information and submit. Bam. Like any document, it's going to be saved to their contact. You're good to go. So we've done the hard work of making sure that all these funnels are set up for you for not only new leads, but also your existing clients. A couple other things that are in here, some informational sites that you can send people to. What is Medicare? Am I eligible for Medicare? And then coverage options for Medicare. So these are all informational sites that you can send traffic to. On every single page, there is a calendar, your calendar. The calendar that you put into your customizer is going to show up. So when they go to what is Medicare, when they go to am I eligible, when they go to the coverage options page, they're going to learn, and then they're going to be given an opportunity to schedule an appointment on your calendar. This website is free. It's included with the Branning bundle, and it looks so stinking good. So let me just show you the am I eligible one so you can see what the heck we're talking about here. So it opens in a new tab. So I got to open it back up in the tab that I'm sharing here on my live stream. So this is the am I eligible? This is the Quick Meet logo. Again, this is going to change based on where you're at. This quote here, this is uploaded into the customizer. All right, so am I eligible? It goes through all the different eligibility requirements. We've got beautiful graphics on here. Like it's beautiful. My team did a great job. This is a website you can be proud of. All these links work. And the social media icons, all these work. Your national producer number is going to show up down here. So yeah, you are dialed in. You're in good hands using this website. You don't have to be a website expert to have a beautifully designed Medicare website. This does all the work for you. So we've gone over the workflows. We've gone over the website. Let me pop open into the opportunities tab here and show you what we have set up for your pipelines. So we have your Medicare lead gen. This is how you can see how many conversations are going on right now. Your Instagram, Facebook, text messages. What are the ongoing conversations that we're having? And this is going to show you people who have not yet become a new lead. Maybe we're missing their email address. Maybe, there's something here. If they're here, there's a reason why they're not on your new lead pipeline. So your new lead pipeline it shows you where your new leads are at. So these are people who have not set an appointment yet. Shows you people who are put into the nurturing. And then you got your appointment set, wait 48 hours, appointment set, you can call them. Your no-show, so you can just slide them over here and that no-show happens. The appointment completed, that triggers the appointment completed workflow. Abandoned, so they say, hey, I'm not interested, or I signed up with somebody else or whatever. Move them to abandon. Boom, all the actions take place. You send them a nice email thanking them for their time. Then the sale made. When it goes to sale made, then those workflows fire off and they're automatically moved to the onboarding. When they're in onboarding, we have the new client workflows that go out. Then you can see how many people are getting asked for referrals right now. How many people are getting asked to hop back on your calendar to talk about some of the other things that you can serve them with. How many people are in the renewal funnel? So this gives you a very clear look at where your business is at. What is the health of your business? That's the pipelines that are set up. Um, and then I want to show you what's in the emails that we have. So I mentioned that we've made all of this customizer friendly. Well, we did that through email templates. So here's the email templates that we have. By the way, look how easy it is to find. This is incredible. So turning 65. Here's all the emails that we wrote out for the people in your database that have turned 65. So they're all customizer compatible. They're all written by me and my team. And so look at these emails. This is beautiful. So these are informational emails. We are encouraging them to hop on your calendar. All of these, the colors here, what you're seeing, these are placeholders because as soon as you change it in the customizer, every single email and all of your funnels change to match the colors of your brand. How stinking cool is that? So every single email is going to be found inside of your email templates. So they're all within folders. They're all customizer ready. They're all easy to find with the colors and numbers. So you're good to go. Now the customizer, let me show you what that looks like. Let me see, do I have any questions that are coming in? This is really cool, Alex. Thank you. All right, so you got your business information here. And then you got your personal info. This is where you upload like your selfies and your information. And then your branding. This is where you put in your colors, right? Super easy. Your social media, your testimonials, your experience, and then your calendar links. This is where you put your Medicare calendar. You just put in the link and it's going to put that throughout all of the emails. It's going to put that throughout all of your funnels. Like that link is now going to be used everywhere. So if you need to change it for whatever reason, you just change it here in the calendar link in the customizer, and then boom, it changes in all your emails, all your websites, just like that. So my team has done an incredible job in helping you get this set up, ready to rock and roll, super easy. So that is the Medicare Branning bundle that we have. You can download it in the click and play. Let me show you where to grab it. So it's in click and play assets, which is on your left-hand side here. And then Medicare Branning bundle, bam, import now with the training video. ACA Branning bundle, which I'll go over next week. Boom, training video. This Friday, life insurance coming out. Let's go. And that will also have a training video as soon as it's ready. So after we do life insurance, we're going to cover annuities, IULs, home and auto, final expense, and more. We got a list. So we're going through these one at a time, but it's super easy to find. Just go to click and play assets. And it's right there. It's free for all agent CRM users. So, that is our Medicare Branding bundle. So super stoked about that. I just want to say thank you guys for coming to our Winning Wednesdays. I've been here for about 30 minutes so far. I have not seen a question that I haven't answered yet. So I'm going to go in and check to see if there's any inside of our Facebook group, just to make sure, because I don't want to leave anybody hanging that may have commented here on a Facebook post. Nope, they didn't. Amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. If you have any questions, any feedback, please jump into our Facebook group. That's where I hang out on a regular basis. And I am there to answer all of your questions. My team is there. We watch that group like a hawk. And so we want to make sure that you guys feel taken care of. And I like to be in there myself just to make sure that I can see what's going on. I can answer questions directly. So jump into our Facebook group. We'll be there to help support you, share with you all the new things that we're coming out with. And I will be here back live on YouTube next Wednesday and every Wednesday after that to continue to show you all the new stuff that we're building out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.